Okay, here we go. This is ASC Season 2, Round 2 on the map Airport. Both teams are German, DB versus Legion X. Right now, we have to just go back into the menu. Legion X is playing East and DB is playing West. You have two zones. It's basically two hangars, and you have to go inside and capture the zone. Let's see what Legion X is going to do. They're bringing one jeep, one tank on the main road. They're approaching from the north. And also the main battle tank is coming from the east. Let's see, from DB they are kind of aggressive. The LAV is already on the main road near the hangar, and one Humvee is right next to the hangar already, and he's getting fired on. Charlie Brown is in trouble. The main battle tank also is engaging targets. I don't know if he died. Yeah, Charlie Brown died. East is now trying to capture their own hangar also. You just have to run inside there, and then you have the zone. You don't have to be inside all the time. Maybe takes out Toxin. I don't know if Purdy's in the tank or something. Oh, Austin is near the end there. Nades on the western hangar. Also Steiner on the eastern hill as a sniper. And now we have a flanking move here from DB. Eden Cash is flanking from the west, but also an infantry is right there, Wolle. I don't know if he's close enough to see him. Doesn't look like as if you've seen him. Even Cash is so far so good, and that eastern tank is just spamming all the way to the southern base there, where the western respawn might be. And Scotch is inside the hangar with the Humvee, just holding it. I think DB has placed the spawn on this base here. Must be somewhere close here. So far each team is holding one hangar, and the scores should be quite even. Not much movement going on the airfield there. Even Cash is getting closer to the enemy respawn. Let's see. This is what I'm looking for. Murder in the T90. He's actually changing sides now. He's going to the west. He's going right towards Even Cash, who's got the RPG. It's probably not a good idea to do that. Yeah, Even Cash can see him right now if you wanted to. Scores are basically totally even, 25-24 points. Now Even Cash is deciding to go for the respawn maybe. It looks like it's hit something. This has alerted Murder, who's right next to him. And now I think he's seen the T90. I don't know if that's such a good call to go for the respawn instead of the tank. Steiner's looking for him. And they've destroyed the respawn. As you can see, they are up now by 10 points, 44-32. I can't find him, he's right on the road though. Yeah, that's quite lucky. Steiner is looking to the wrong direction. Now also Legion X is playing a kind of a defensive game. They're not making any attempt to cross the main runway. Austin on the PKM holding the right flank basically. And there we've got the flanking move from Toxin, who's far to the southwest. Looking for the enemy respawn also. And this may be interesting. Steiner takes out Purdy. I don't know where Purdy was. Austin now coming back. Legion X now sort of knows that something is up down there, behind their own respawn. Even Cash is very close to the spawn also, to the spawn area. I think he's still got one RPG left. And now Shine is making a run for it. Charlie Brown should actually see him also, but he's already under fire. No, Steiner goes down. I think Shine is firing on Bounty, who's the sniper. And now he's gonna get a nasty surprise around that corner here. Right next to each other now. And Shine goes down. And no Eastern forces are near the runway or near their own hangar. And this looks like a motorbike rush from Purdy. It should be okay. No one is close. Actually, where is Legion X right now? I have no idea. This is Steiner on his motorbike now. Also very much to the west. And I can hear the T-90 somewhere, but I can't see it. Shine in the UAZ. We can do some damage, but this is even Cash. He's gonna use that RPG. Nice. And there goes the UAZ, it's down. That's a nice picture. And also the Eastern respawn is on the way, and now he's wasted that RPG and can't take out that respawn now. The T-90 is way back in their own spawn area. Very defensive game here from Legion X so far. They're willing to take the risk. Oh, an RPG. Fired on something. Even Cash goes down finally. So the Western RPG gunner is down, so they may be able to advance now more aggressively with the tank also. Legion X is playing just the western flank right now, while DB is holding both hangars now solidly. They've got one RPG gunner right next to this tank barrier here. No tanks inside also, but now from the south there's a two-man flanking move from Legion X. I haven't caught any respawns on fire here, so they still must be looking for it. And they both have an RPG. It's Toxin, who hasn't done anything yet, and Volle, who is also flanked far from the south. So this looks like an attempt to go for the southern hangar. See how this goes. And this should be Scotch in his... Oh, he goes down. That was close. And yeah, they're gonna take it out, taking points. Also worth it. And I don't think they found the respawn area here. I also can't see the respawn from DB. There must be somewhere behind the hill where you can't take it out. So that's also a nice placement. No one can take it out unless they're very close, maybe. And also Toxin is already under fire here. There was a nice spot here. Charlie Brown, who's now advancing. You can't really see him. Toxin trying to get that motorbike. Scotch is hurt, but he made it. Toxin takes out Charlie Brown. And Wolle also, I think he got hurt, but he managed to get him. Now it looks a little bit different here for Legion X. Even though they still don't have the other hangar, they have the enemy hangar. And Austin is under fire from the bunker there in the north. This looks like Shine is coming to take care of him. DB is leading by 27 points. Purdy takes him out. Shine goes down. That was a nice call. And still advanced from the west from Legion X. They still have those two players on the enemy side. They can't take care of the respawn either. They don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but it's surely not near the zone here. So both teams have slow advances when they die, basically. Scotch is coming from the main road, and Toxin spotted him, I think. So you have very long roads to run and to get back to the zone when you die. Both teams seem to be willing to do that. Even though DB is leading by a small margin, basically 40 points. They still seem to be happy to play their tactic. Both teams now just have two players on each side, on the enemy side, and basically camping. Murder was killed. I think he was in the T90, but he is just respawning as an infantry, maybe. Scotch under fire. And Charlie Brown finally sees him. Yeah, he's dead. And this is Wolle all by himself on the enemy side, protecting that hangar. Oh no. Yes. So it goes back. Yes, still works good. Okay, so Wolle is still holding the zone. I hear a tank coming. Which is Murder in his T90. Oh, he's gonna get a nasty surprise. Even Cash is up to the north, right next to him. If he's not careful, then this is gonna end very quickly for him. He's not gonna take the shot now, he's gonna just wait till he stops. That's probably something that they haven't calculated right now. That DB has still this flanking RPG gunner up on the north. And now it's time for Legion X to get inside the zone, and Murder is right next to the hangar. He's firing on that wall into some damage there. Don't know if that works. And even Cash is coming closer. Yeah, he's not sure what to do here. He's gonna take the shot. And some nice smoke from Murder, nice stuff. He's obscured the view now, he can't take the shot, he needs to change position. Maybe he's been spotted already, then it's a bad situation for DP. Even though they've reclaimed both hangars. And Wolle is, I think he's still camping there. He's still camping. He hasn't moved at all. Charlie Brown is inside that hangar now. And Murder is having lots of luck so far. Now he's changed position to the east. And even Cash can barely see him. I don't know if he's gonna take the risk, but he needs to hurry up because Shine is already on the way. He's very close. Wolle takes out Scotch. I think he was inside that hangar. And now even Cash, he's an infantry also there. Just gonna let him pass. Yeah, he needs to do something now. Either take the shot or get closer, and now he takes the shot. One RPG. And that one did some very good damage, and now he's firing on the wrong side and he takes him out. The tank goes down. And he's got 3 RPGs, wow. And finally he's dead. But he managed to kill him still. Murder takes out even Cash, but the T90 is down. West gets 10 points. I think it's 10 or 8 or something. And now they're leading by basically 60, 70 points. Which is still not a big lead, actually. P2 is on the enemy side of the runway. And he's been hurt. Shine is inside the hangar. And Wolle is missing. Both are missing totally. Purdy takes him out. But there was some unlucky shots there. I don't know if Charlie is hurt, but he's still alive. So P2 went down, and we are back to the beginning. The situation was both teams are holding one hangar, and right now they're just doing that. One flanking move from the east. Toxin with his RPG also. And even Cash is coming from the west. And Murder has a second attempt in the tank. Purdy is basically covering the back, or from the back. He's covering part of the runway, part of the eastern hill, and advancing now to the west. Maybe it's a more aggressive position also for the players to advance. And yeah, I think Charlie Brown can't get up anymore, so he's just staying there. And Murder in a very defensive tank position. Some grenades too low. P2 from the east doesn't know what to do, he's being fired on. Toxin doesn't hit him either there. Purdy takes out 2, Murder takes out 1, Charlie Brown goes down inside the hangar. Nice stuff. This is some nice position for the tank from Legion X. And now they're firing on the southern base there, trying to take out the respawn, but it's not even there. It's even Cash. You can't see the tank from there. It's too defensively positioned. And P2 goes down. Nice stuff from Steiner. Can't find Steiner though. Oh, there's the respawn. As I suspected, it's right behind that southern base. Behind that hill. You can't even get there. So you've got a long way to run, but it's safe. Oh my god. Back. Let's hope it works. Yes, it works. Okay, the scores are basically 239 to 149 for DB, leading by 90 points. And actually, DB still has their tank, their M1, which I haven't seen so far, and I've only seen the LAV go down, but they must have all the other tanks and jeeps. There's some crouching fire from Purdy, and he's missing that. Not very accurate from the if you're not proning. Toxin went down now, so they've got no more eastern flankers. And Shine is under fire from Purdy. Nice stuff. Other than the point difference, it's quite an even fight actually. Steiner is on the western side of the runway. And he takes out even cash. He was with the RPG. That's nice. Now we've just got one more player bounty, who's the sniper from the west. So this game just went back to a more defensive mode now. I think Legion X still has the respawn behind that wall here. No, I can't see it. Oh yeah, there it is. So they may be able to move the respawn now. Shine is running towards it, so that would be a good idea. They need to be more aggressive there also. See what's gonna happen here. So DB is still holding the southern hangar and Legion X the other one, so both are scoring equal points. Unless they get more kills or something. Or kill a vehicle or something like that. And so far DB is leading, so they can just stay like that, basically. But Legion X needs to get more aggressive. And we've got the respawn now coming very aggressively, right behind the northern hangar. And all shots there missed from Purdy, but they know where the respawn is. And that's also a nice attempt to get the respawn. Purdy just firing through the walls. Shine goes down. Even though I wasn't spectating him, we get the scoreboard. And Austin now takes out Bounty. Looks like P2 has managed to get through to the other side. He's on the eastern hill with the RPG, and this should be an easy shot here for the RPG. And that did the job. 10 points for DB, 280 to 186, leading by 100. Murder is now out of his tank, playing infantry, and Volle is on the western side of the airfield down. 30 takes him out. I think Legion X just needs to get inside the other hangar just for just to reset the timer. Just some maybe some motorbike rushes if they've killed some campers on the other side. They don't seem to be interested in that though. P2 is quite dangerous. He took out Murder, and the northern hangar is unoccupied, so he's making a run for it. Steiner as a sniper is occupied somewhere else on the western side, but this looks like a good position from Austin here. He can take out P2 if he gets inside, or before he gets inside, but he's moving also, so some weird communication or priorities here from Legion X. P2 is very close, and P2 even takes some shots at Austin, who's already being hit, and this looks like a nice rush here from Scotch. He was looking to get inside that hangar, so they need to do something. Can't let you get inside. Scotch goes down finally. Maybe Austin is gonna decide to shoot back. Can't really see where he's shooting from. And P2 is down. Ah, I didn't catch that one really. But that was lucky from Legion X. So now finally they're taking the chances. Murder X on his way to the southern hangar, which looks like Charlie Brown is gonna greet him there. And this did the job though. And what's that? Wow, Volle takes him out, goes down himself, but the hangar is unoccupied, so that was the purpose of that action. But very unlucky there from Charlie Brown, who just hit the motorcycle instead of Volle. And Cheyenne takes care of business, 2 people down already. Cheyenne quite dangerous from there, from the eastern hill, under fire. Bounty doing some nice job there with the sniper rifle. Steiner's getting close. And also, this is going to be a one-on-one situation. Bounty though, he doesn't see him. Nice stuff from Steiner now. Finally, somehow East has managed to get 3 players on the enemy side of the runway. Now they're inside the hangar, so they're scoring back those points. Now DB gets 0 points, and they just have a few minutes left. So that defensive spawn position may not be such a good idea right now. Even though it worked very well so far for the whole game, they need to be quick. Legion X is missing that motorcycle, which is right next to them. And Scotch looks like as if he can just rush inside there. I think it's not going to be that easy though. Yeah, Scotch goes down. Now we've got 2 minutes left. DB is still leading by 90 points. But with each minute, Legion X is catching up, so they need to get inside that hangar somehow. And this looks like a bad surprise if he just rushes in. And it looks like as if he's gonna go for it. And Murder takes him out. But they've got even cash on the eastern side of the northern hill. Can't do much damage from there either, so he needs to get in. Nice stuff there from Legion X though. So far they're holding the zones. Just less than a minute now. Time is over. That was quite good at the end from Legion X. Still the scores are 328 for DB and 254 for Legion X. now round 2 of the second round of ASC. Now we've got DB and Legion X playing opposite sides. We've got hopefully both teams now using their tanks instead of just one team. DB is playing east and Legion X is playing west. The first round was won by DB by about 80 points, maybe a little bit more. And I don't know if west is the stronger side on this map, but Legion X is now able to maybe make up more than 80 points. This is interesting from DB. They've got the spawn positioned very, very defensively. And this is Legion X, who've got the spawn positioned also very defensively, just like DB on the prior round. Both teams with a very conservative spawn position. Shine is inside the southern hangar with the zombie. Scotch is coming to the northern hangar. Even Cash killed himself, something like that. Purdy on the machine gun. This is Shine on his 50 caliber inside the hangar, basically scouting the east. And this is interesting. Toxin and Firestarter, they've got a one-on-one situation. And I think Toxin is taking some shots at him. Firestarter has already been hit. And this looks like an RPG shot now. Nice stuff. Firestarter's down. Legion X has got a, and it's a friendly kill. They've got a very weird position right now. They've got 2 or maybe even 3 players to the east, very far to the east. Charlie Brown inside the eastern tank, and this is finally murder inside the M1. I can already hear that. So P2 is right next to the western spawn area. He's got the RPG also. That's interesting. Volo coming close. Yeah, Volo is running past him, so they're gonna see him. And now Murder is advancing. P2 is just being very patient. Three players from Legion X right next to their spawn safe zone. And this looks like Volley, who's coming close. Right next to P2 right now, so P2 takes the shot, so now they know where he is. Murder doesn't seem to be bothered by that. Points are 29-23 for Legion X. 5 points. Murder takes out Charlie Brown, who was in the T90 there. I didn't see that. What did the T90 do on the runway? And P2 goes down. Volley takes him out there. So DB has missed some big chances right now. They had the RPG gunner right in front of the M1. Just a little bit more patience, he could have taken some shots at him. And the T90 was right on the runway. So that didn't go according to plan for DB so far. While Legion X is advancing their lead by something like 5 points. Again, defensive positioning play from both teams. And let's see where the Western player is on that small area right here. Toxin. Firestarter on foot to the east. And Charlie Brown just respawned at the spawn truck, which is also positioned very defensively. Okay, we are back after this small restart. The last time I checked, the scores were a little bit in the favor of Legion X, and both hangars were in each of the team's possession. Just one hangar possessed by the west and one by the east, also like that. And doesn't look like as if much has changed, even though Murder is... No, it's actually a machine gunner there who's... Yeah, Austin shooting even cash there on the eastern hill. Even though I don't know where the western tank is right now. Oh yeah, it's still basically in the same position, still active. So DB has lost their T90 already, very early in the game. Shine is coming close to the known hangar. And this looks like a nice camping position from Scotch, who is right next to that Humvee. And Shine under fire. He resets the timer though. And he shoots a grenade on that roof. I don't know if that's gonna do any damage. Interesting tactic. Now a grenade. And now a grenade right in front of his feet. He killed himself though. That was unfortunate. But Scotch is by himself holding that zone. So I don't know what the problem is. You just have to put some pressure on. Austin could fire through that hangar if he knew where Scotch is. Let's see, DB is still advancing from the from the eastern side. Actually, they have the respawn probably still at the same position. Defensive respawn position from both teams, and Toxin on the eastern side of that road. P2 coming right towards him. He's just gonna let him pass. Peter looking for that. No, Toxin is looking for the respawn, but it's not nowhere near. Austin takes out even cash. Nice machine gun position. Charlie Brown takes out Austin. I think DB is quite happy just to have won a hangar, but Legion X surely doesn't think so. Nice stuff from Shine. And Purdy takes out Shine. He didn't make it. He was a little bit too slow. And now the Humvee also goes down. Scores are 154 to 98 for Legion X. So they've actually made up 50 points, 52 points so far. And they need about 80 plus or minus 10 or something. So that's looking like a very, very close game right now. Toxin has managed to get some way into that western hangar, the hill there, but he can't see that respawn. Cash on the motorbike, and this is Firestarter on foot all the way to the east. It's gonna take ages. I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve there. Charlie Brown goes down. Nice stuff from Murder, who's in the M1. This is Toxin and Scotch, kind of close to each other, but running right past each other. Also now, Toxin may be able to see that respawn. I think he does. And I think that one hit. Eastern respawn down. And 10 more points for Legion X. Oh no, what's going on? Let's come back. Okay, still everything in order. 63 points lead for Legion X. Toxin's still alive, he's got one RPG left. And P2 on the rocks next to the street there, camping. Even Cash is quite close. Quite close to the hangar if he just runs across as a sniper. Murder spamming some MG fire there. So far Legion X is playing the tank very smartly and very nicely actually, so it's able to cover the eastern runway. And I think he's run out of heat shells, so he needs to use the machine gun. He's only got sabots left. And he's just shooting every bush. Nice stuff, even Cash goes down. There was the sniper. Legion X needs to get inside that hangar there. Need to be aggressive. But now the aggressive one is Charlie from DB. No, he's changed his mind. Murder is changing position now, even more aggressive. Scotch goes down. And Firestarter is still running, but he's got an RPG, so maybe able to get that tank. Steiner also flanking from the east. And does this look like Murder coming towards the northern hangar? Charlie Brown with the RPG, and that one missed nearly, I think. No, that one hit actually. What's Murder doing? Murder is right outside that hangar. He's looking to the wrong direction. Oh my god. Second RPG. That one missed. Charlie Brown goes down finally. Nice stuff. Murder so far, so good. Quite lucky there. He's got RPG surrounding him. And now DB has some problems. 270 points to 145 for Legion X. Voller gets taken out. No, Scotch gets taken out. So Legion X coming ever closer. Nice stuff. Austin takes out P2, who was coming towards him with the RPG there. And Murder is just spamming MG fire through every wall, but he's quite safe now. 30 there with the PKM. Austin is covering the hangar from the south. And Firestarter is way off to the east with the RPG. You can't do anything there also. It's not a good situation for DB. It's, you know, they need to do something. Charlie Brown is advancing with a tank from the west. Even Cash on a motorbike. You got Scotch rushing on the street. Toxin is still there with his RPG. And he's gonna take care of business there. I think he's taking aim at that respawn. He's gonna hit that respawn maybe. Purdy takes out Volley and Austin. Nice stuff from Purdy. Toxin is changing his mind or something. And nice RPG. Scotch has hit that M1 shoulder. And now he's down. And also Charlie Brown goes down. That means DB has lost their tank. So both teams now without tanks. Actually, I think Legion X must have an LAV left. Or two maybe. But DB is able to reclaim that hangar to the north. Scores are 265 to 167. So now I would say Legion X is leading overall by something like 10 points. And so far winning that game. We've got 9 minutes left to play. Firestarter is still off to the east, somewhere in the woods. Maybe can finally put that RPG to use when Murder X coming here. In his LAV. Austin is advancing. He's got the big machine gun, so that one is important to get into a good position. Also Purdy with his PKM. Takes out Austin, nice stuff. Quite aggressive now from DB. They know they need to score. Firestarter is patient. Murder is on foot now. He's ditched that LAV maybe for later when they need it. And Firestarter taking some shots there, but Murder's very close. Very close. He's changed position, but he's been spotted now. And what was that? He hit him, but he didn't die. Lucky from him, yeah, from Firestarter, but his luck has run out. Voller takes him out from the other side. So he had an RPG, but he didn't use that. P2 goes down. Toxin is still doing a nice job there. He's up to the north, keeping the other players from advancing. So now it's a 1 point lead, or 101 point lead for Legion X. Grenade toss from Toxin. DB is deciding to advance on foot from the north, basically from the base. So they've got Scorch all by himself in that northern hangar. That's not going to hold out for long. And even Cash is coming from the east. Legion X is also not on the other side, so they're still on their side of the runway. I know if they're happy to win the game like that. Charlie Brown finally takes out Toxin, who was doing lots of damage there. And Scotch goes down.
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
He was in that hangar. So hangar unoccupied. Legion X so far leading. So far, very close game. And Shine, he had that PKM also, I don't know what he's doing with that. Now Charlie Brown's close to the hangar again. Scotch, I think he's looking to rush inside that hangar himself, but he gets taken out. Wolle. It's a nice defense. DB is now behind by 105 points. Overall, basically, I think something like 20 points. Nice stuff. Purdy takes out Wolle. Even Cash coming on the motorbike on the Eastern Hill. Steiner with a sniper rifle also to the east. He can take him out if he's not too hesitant now. No, he's just watching him rush in. Nice stuff, Murder's in there. And Steiner takes out Firestarter, who was just doing nothing, I don't know. I didn't see that one coming though. Scotch now second try. I don't think he knows what's coming here. And it's Murder again. Murder taking care of business. And this is Wolle on his motorbike. P2 is gonna stop him. He misses though. But Wolle goes down. And this looks like from both teams now, they just have a motorbike rush tactic. Toxin using his RPG to take out Purdy. Both teams are just using their motorbikes to rush inside each other's hangars. And that's not gonna work. Legion X now leading by 110 points, and this should be an overall victory with this score. If it stays that way, they've got 2 minutes left to play. Already on the runway again. Under fire from everyone. Is he gonna go inside again? He stops short of the hangar. And now he's inside. Murder takes him out again, but they have reset the timer, so this may be too close to call actually. Scores are 110 points. Lead for Legion X still, and this 1 second has reset the timer, so they may not score for another minute. And also in trouble now. Charlie Brown takes out. No, Wolle dies. So now also it's a 1 minute reset for Legion X. So that's interesting. I don't know who has won this game actually. So. And still 110 point lead for Legion X. That's the end of the second round. And scores 351 for Legion X, 242 for DB. And I think DB has lost this one. I'm gonna call it for Legion X. And they've played very nicely. Murders just died once. They're leading the scoreboard also. Even though it was a very close game, both teams were very much even also during the whole game. But Legion X won this one, so advancing to next round, DB goes to loser bracket. That was a very nice game.